Hi Pigeons, this is Geriatric from Straight Talk, and we're so excited because we're talking about the Inspire Awards coming up on May 14th that you can catch through their Facebook page, live through Rogers Media, and make sure you check it out because they've got some exciting things coming on. And I have the pleasure of talking to Antoine and Karie today from the board so we can hear a little bit more about the Inspire Awards. How are you, Pigeon?
We're doing
Very
good.
good afternoon.
Pigeons, I love the name.
I guess I should have said somebody specific first, right? Okay. Karie, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have lived in Toronto since 1986, and I was a registered nurse at the Wellesley Hospital in the burn unit. I then went back to school and became an osteopath. And then in 2007, I had a little accident and went back to school again and became a financial advisor. And my first experience with the Inspire Awards was I attended in 2017 at Heart House, where there were, of course, 400 people in attendance. And I had no idea that this recognition of people who do inspiring things in our community was even a thing. So my name actually got passed along to Antoine to consider me for a committee member and subsequently a board member. Because I really believe that we've got a community full of people doing great things, and I'm thrilled that we get to recognize a few of them every year.
She's a converter. She was converted by attending the event.
Exactly.
Antoine, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, you're a busy fellow.
Thank you. I've started my career, my education in media and marketing when I was 19, and then worked in queer media for 32, 33 years. And 10 years ago, I'm the president of Inspired Media. That's my daytime job. But 10 years ago, I looked around at all the fantastic people that do great work in our community and just realized in the years I've never seen a body in our community where it would take on the challenge, not the challenge, the task of celebrating and honoring people who do good work. So I contacted a number of organizations who are now what we call community partners of the awards, and everybody came on board, and the Inspire Awards was born in the first event at Casaloma, and the rest is history that I'm sure you'll be asking about shortly.
We could go on for hours.
Okay, I'll go from there.
So the Inspire Awards, so this year's, last year you kind of had to postpone it because of COVID, of course, because that seems to be the general challenge around the world. So what's the plan this year? Give us a little insight.
Carrie, you want to take this?
Sure. Well, throughout the year, we have posted a number of videos of interviews with people who were either nominees or people who have been recognized in a certain category already. And those interviews are being watched by lots and lots of people as we move towards the actual date, May 14th, of our live streamed event. And we are encouraging people to either stream that event on our Inspire website, the Facebook page, or believe it or not, we are going live with Rogers this year. And Antoine can probably speak more about that as he has been negotiating with them how that's going to go.
Well, just to mention the videos that Carrie was mentioning is because we really felt we had to postpone last year, as you said, Jerry. So we felt really, really bad for the honorees. So we did a slew of interviews with them just to give them a little bit of exposure to the community. And we also did a little mini event just to test how streaming works in last September, just as a meet and greet with the honorees. We just felt things that just keep things going until we arrive at the 10th anniversary, which is happening, as Carrie said, on live stream on our collateral. But Rogers, who has been our broadcaster in the past, but usually they film the event and then they take it and package it and run it throughout June for Pride season. But this year they're going to be with us as the event is unfolding, streaming live throughout Ontario on all their collateral.
Oh, that's awesome. And one of the exciting things, your international icon has been
Oh,
announced.
yes,
So
that's the big
you
deal.
must share that news.
Katie
Yeah,
Lang. Katie Lang.
Katie Lang.
Katie Lang is receiving International Icon Awards. She is actually joining a fantastic group of past honorees in that category. I don't want to forget anybody, but I just off the top of my head, Carol Pope received that award. Stuart Milk, the nephew of Harvey Milk. Matthew Shepard's parents received that award. So Omar Sharif Jr. So yeah, she's joining some really cool and awesome people, and she's going to be accepting her award during the broadcast on the evening now.
That's awesome. And she's very humble.
She
Very
is
humble.
honestly, I have. This is actually one of the joys of giving her the awards is discovering the human that she is. It's been beautiful to see, and it actually got me looking for some of her videos and other things, and she's always so beautifully soft spoken. I always assumed Katie Lang is, I mean, I knew her humanitarian work, but you'd assume with celebrity comes a bit of a diva thing, but there's no diva in Katie at all.
There can only be so many divas in the world, honey.
They can't be with you. There's
That's
you.
right. That's right.
They can't compete with you.
So, Carrie, maybe tell us a little bit about you're most excited about this year.
Oh boy, there's a lot to be excited about. That's a hard one. I think,
Oh, come on. We must have done something that excites you.
one of the things I'm actually most excited about, believe it or not, is the fact that we're doing this online and that it's coming together in such an incredible way. As vice president, I have been quite surprised at how many videos I've had to do this year because it's pushed me right out of my comfort zone. Antoine works in media, so he's pretty comfortable with that. So I've actually been excited to learn a lot of new things about how digital media works and how our show this year and the awards ceremony is going to be a thing that brings our community together again, despite the current pandemic situation that we're still in.
Very good. I would second that. What excites me is that we do need at this point we do need some levity and some inspiration in our community. So it's a great event to get us feeling warm and fuzzies, and it's going to have a lot of heartwarming moments and messages. And I'm really thrilled that because of this, I mean, we have always kept a very reasonable ticket on attending the Inspire Awards. The idea was always that it's $40 for the whole night, a fantastic event, but we wanted to keep it so everybody could come to Heart House. But this year we're offering it for free because it's online, which means the whole community could just jump and watch it and enjoy and see what it's all about.
Yeah.
Awesome. And maybe let's just talk a little bit about how people can find you. So they find the stream and get themselves all set up with their wine and their popcorn and all the good
And
stuff that they're going to do.
yes, you can watch the Inspire Awards in your silk shorts or robes or jammies or whatever you want to do. It's going to be on the Inspire Awards. The easiest one is facebook.com/Inspire Awards. And that's where the broadcast will go live at 7 p.m. If you are a Raj's customer, you can look at their show times and what have you. But also, I believe Raj's does have streaming of their shows, even for if you're not a subscriber. Sorry, if you're not a client of theirs.
Yeah, I believe they do it through YouTube, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they
Mhm.
told me in the past just search for it online, kind of thing.
Fair enough. Well, I want to thank both of you because you've got a lot of work to do, and we're getting really close to May 14th.
Oh, I want to
Um,
mention something. Sorry to interrupt you. Just for those who haven't seen the announcements, other than Katie Lang, we've got a fantastic roster of entertainment. Carol Pope, Biff Naked, who's been sponsored by North Bay Pride to perform at the event. Reverse, Manifesto, Jeffrey Straker, Drake Jensen, Amethyst Kia. So not only are you going to be in really heartwarmed by amazing moments, you're going to be very entertained.
oh, we
And
should also mention your host.
Oh,
oh yeah,
thank you. Holy Jesus. Martha Chavez and Gavin Cofford. Sorry if you're watching this. I forgot you. We have amazing hosts this year, as we've had a really awesome host throughout the years. But we're excited to have Martha Chavez and Gavin Crawford host the 10th anniversary.
and can I just also mention that some of the videos that are, or all the videos that are interviewing our nominees and our award recipients, it would be great if people could go and watch some of those so that you actually
Good to know.
have some idea of who these people are and the amazing work that they've done over the
Thank you.
last few years before the show.
That is a great point. We often forget about that.
Thank you.
And also, there may be a surprise one too.
Oh, and that'll stay to the day off.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
No,
Jerry.
I'm just starting rumors. Well, well, Pigeon, I really appreciate you both taking the time to actually sit down and little, get us a little bit of insight behind the scenes of what's going on because it is a lot of work, and we sure do appreciate the things that you're doing, and it's
Thank
so
you.
important to recognize those in the community.
Always good to do for community. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's right. And Pigeon, make sure you tune in on May 14th through Rogers, through Facebook. If you're ever confused, just go to the website, Pigeon. It's really easy. Inspire Awards. Can't miss it. It's really easy to find. Google your little things and stuff. You'll find it. No problem. Anyway, Pigeons, we want to say thank you for joining us on a quick episode of Straight Talk. Check out the Inspire Awards on May 14th, and we'll see you all real soon. Take care, Pigeons. Bye-bye.